I see what Junior is talking about. They go more into detail of all the characters.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Just the argument was it was better than the first one. That's it.
Yes, it was better than the first one.
That's the bottom
What were
line.
you gonna say?
I don't know. I you know what? Maybe I shouldn't even say anything because maybe it's because I'm so anti DC that maybe it might take something really spectacular to change my views on it.
Like
Right?
Aquaman. Because you said you would have hated Aquaman.
Yeah. Well, you guys know I do. I'll make fun of him, right? But yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
All right.
But it looks like they're doing. It does look like they're doing pretty much the same thing as Marvel at this point,
As in.
as the storyline of Endgame.
Oh, okay.
You know, like how
Yeah.
like how Thanos sent. First, he sent Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're not following them.
They're not.
It's in the book. It's in the comics. They're just It just happens to have
almost the same story.
almost the same storyline.
Yeah. But that's what it feels like.
Yeah,
Because
but
we've seen
Avengers,
it.
right? Avengers
Yeah.
has come out first, so
Yeah.
now it looks like they're just copying that.
So, a comic book person would know this, but someone that's not like, for instance, I don't know like much about comic. Like I've seen comic books and all that, but I haven't followed it to know the whole story behind everything. Like maybe Junior might know, right? So someone on the outside that doesn't know that, they're gonna look at it and go, "Oh, DC's copying that."
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. So I'm thinking to myself, like, the acting cast of anything DC right now, it's almost like for everything that comes out, they're gonna be playing second fiddle.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not even disagree with you. If you don't know, that's how exactly you're gonna look at it.
Oh,
Well, it might get better. I don't know. I don't see how. I didn't see I know it didn't really get into Dark Side much.
No. See, and again, they're playing it like, think of Avengers. When Avengers first came out, they just showed Thanos. They didn't get into him,
Yeah.
right? So this story was his minion doing all the work for him.
Yeah.
But now that his minion's gone, the next one is going to be him.
You sure it's gonna be him or he's gonna send someone else?
No, it should be him because he's looking for the anti-life equation. Nobody else is looking for it, only him.
So who was the other guy that kept talking to
That was his minion. That was that was his left hand,
his left hand?
and the other one was his right hand.
Okay. So pretty much kind of like
With Thanos had the
yeah. You remember Thanos had the one guy, I think he had a hood or something like that, and I think he kind of like pushed the envelope and kind of tried to get rude and feisty with Ronin. Was it Ronin? Not Ronin. What's the guy's name from Guardians of the Galaxy? The bad guy in there, the blue guy.
Oh.
Drax.
Is it Drax?
No, not Drax. The bad guy.
I think it's Ronan.
Was it Ronin?
Yeah, I think it's Ronan.
So you remember when Ronin, he kind of, what did he do to him? He did something to him and like broke his neck or something like.
Oh,
And then
he had the Power Stone, like, pointed the hammer to him or something like that, and the hammer just...
Yeah, it like broke his neck. Like that's who.
Yeah.
The other guy that kept talking to what's it now? Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Mein Leben!
What's his name? Sorry.
Duke Nukem Wolfenstein.
What was his name?
Wasn't it
What was his name?
Wolf?
See, look, Junior.
I can't remember.
And you want to say Wolfenstein?
No, I don't want to say Wolfenstein.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah,
Steppenwolf.
So I don't know. I guess DC is just gonna have to do something different, man.
They are. I'm hoping with the Flash movie that they're coming out with next year, something will happen. I'm hoping. Because in the Flash movie, see how you hate Batman? and all his different movies.
I wouldn't really say I hate Batman. I mean, if he came correct, then
No, so you hate Batman?
okay. So you admit that he hasn't come correct since he came out.
No, he hasn't. I've never said he has.
Okay.
so the Flash movie should, whatever happens in the Flash movie, he's gonna do Flashpoint and he's gonna introduce multiverse and different timelines and different universes. It makes Batman make sense with all the different characters because now they can be in different universes. So it's never the same Batman. So they're telling different universes story.
So we're fucking up all universes.
All of it.
By the way, your buddy Batman got saved by Lois Lane. I'm just letting you know.
You know, Batman's gonna get saved by a whole bunch of people, especially when he's dealing with what do they call those guys? The winged guys.
What? The Nats?
When he's dealing with the Nats and Steppenwolf.
So I came across a YouTube thing. I want to say their name is the Buff Guys. I think that's their name. Two big white dudes, and dude, they were big. So they found Batman's workout. I think it was from one of his movies that he was working out, where he's pushing stuff and chin ups, and so they looked at all the weight he had and said, let's see if we can actually do it. And they were trying it. So one of the challenges was doing a chin up with 200 pounds around your waist.
Oh, to simulate what was it, the tractor tire that he was using, or?
That's a different one.
Okay.
So these guys said, we're not going to do 200 pounds. This is ridiculous. So they said, okay, let's try 150. None of them could have done it. Not one of them.
But
no, that's editing and TV.
Batman in a what?
If you look at the movie again, when he does the chin up, you don't see the weight on him. So the weight's probably not on him.
Let's assume Batman in a what?
The other one was with the tire.
Yeah.
Where he's pulling the tire. So they did that too. And I think the shortest amount of time they took was 45 seconds to pull it from end to them. And I think Batman did it in 4, 5.
We're gonna say what that.
It's a character.
Good. As long as you know.
He's supposed to be strong.
So
to the point where he can be strong without being super
strong. I just found it interesting that they were trying some of the Batman workouts that they found in the movie.
I think that the Flash has a really, really good chance of being like one of the cornerstones of DC's franchise. They gotta do it good, man.
They gotta do it good. That's the problem. I don't know who's doing it, so I don't know.
This kid, I like his character. I like the way that he presents himself, the way that he talks, the way he kind of stumbles, and that kind of thing, right? Like the genuinity in his performance. I can't get over the way he runs. It kills it for me.
Yeah.
Whenever they do the slow motion shots, it kills it for me.
Why does he run like that?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I was expecting Usain Bolt to run by him and go, what are you doing? Why are you running like that? I agree with what you're saying there.
I don't know. But he's probably the closest acting to the cartoon in the movie. Quirky, always throwing jokes out there. Because the TV's Flash, he started off like that, but now he's too serious. So he's not like that anymore. And well, in the Flash, if you watch the comics and the old cartoons, Flash is a prick. Like, all he wants to do is pick up girls. He wants to bring girls back to his room. He doesn't give a shit about Iris. I mean, this one, they're obviously introducing Iris and...
Well, I guess every superhero has to have a love interest. That's what they're putting. That's what they're putting on, right?
I guess so. They don't have to, but that's what they're doing.
I think one thing that stood out is his costume didn't look as ridiculous as all the other Flash costumes I've seen. To me, this one looked a lot more more decent than what I'm used to seeing, man. I'm like, why does he look like this? Like the TV series, I don't like that. His costume to me looks funny.
Well, I mean, he's changed it a couple times. I think every 2 seasons he's changed it, and they're on season, what, 7?
No. Yeah, this one here, definitely a lot better. So I guess they are going in the right direction. It's going to take some time, but...
Right, and in the TV show, this Flash ended up in the TV show.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so that Crisis series.
Oh, so he was from a different universe.
He's from a, right. He wasn't from a different timeline. He was running fast, and he was trying to get somewhere, but he ended up there.
So you didn't know where he was going?
He knew where he was going, but he ended up there.
You don't see the off ramp.
Exactly. you blink one time, the off ramp's past you. Yeah, I don't know who's doing it. But I mean, they're doing another Green Lantern.
Green Lantern would be a good character to move forward with.
They were supposed, apparently, Snyder wanted to put Green Lantern in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But Warner Brothers told him no. Because of the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. They didn't, he wanted to put the black Green Lantern.
John?
Is it John? Or is it... No, Hal Jordan was the white one.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the black one? John something. Mm-hmm. He wanted to put that one in here, but they told him no, so that's why he put Martian Manhunter.
So, they'd have someone black? Is that what's...
No, he wanted to introduce a black Green Lantern.
Yeah, but he didn't. So
because Warner Brothers wouldn't let him.
So you went to the next best thing, which was someone black?
No, Martian Manhunter's the next...
Yeah, but he's
just someone green.
Green, not black. Exactly. I wasn't looking at black, but
no, I'm just saying.
I was looking at it as the Justice League lineup. Because Martian Manhunter is in the Justice League lineup.
Yeah, yeah.
So is the Green Lantern.
Okay.
That's the way I was looking at it.
And they couldn't get around that?
No, I don't know. Warner Brothers just didn't want him to do it. I don't know. I think they still have a hold on the Green Lantern name. Mm-hmm. And I think Warner Brothers is doing the Green Lantern movie, the new one. So I think they just didn't want him to touch it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Reynolds coming back for that?
No. Mm-hmm. They're introducing the black Green Lantern.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when Darkseid comes in the next Justice League movie, Snyder Cut, then...
Well, I don't even know if Snyder's going to do it. He says at this point, he has no clue if Warner Brothers is even going to let him, Warner Brothers or DC is going to let him do anything else. They allowed him to do this because he's already started it. But I mean, look who put it out. It was HBO Max. Right? So nobody picked it up. It was HBO Max that picked it up. So he says, if they want me, I'll come. But at this point, he's done. Because they've never asked him to do anything else.
You know, viewership, or was it something that you had to rent? Or it came through with your subscription to...
What's that?
The Snyder Cut, Justice League. Did you have to pay for it?
You always have to pay for it.